Hey everyone, it's Zach back with a new mortgage video. If this is your first time seeing one of my videos, welcome to my page, my channel, wherever you found this on, where I'll try to explain and demystify all things mortgage related. For this video, I want to talk about the CPI report that was released today, how that has so far affected mortgage rates and what that could mean moving forward. So the core CPI report, the core CPI number decreased from last month, year over year, from 5% to 4.9%. Now, this was slightly below expectations. It was expected to stay flat, so that was a good thing. Then the core CPI, which strips out food and energy, stayed flat at 5.5% year over year. Last month, still 5.5% year over year, which was in line with expectations. Now, a couple things I want to point out affecting these numbers. Used car prices went up significantly month over month. I don't think this is going to stay consistent. I think this was kind of a one-off. Oil prices also increased, which if you watch my last video on the previous CPI report, that was a little bit expected based on the OPEC price increase, and that's something to keep an eye on. Now, owners' rent equivalent is still up month over month, but is increasing at a lower rate. That's been one of the stickiest parts of the inflationary equation, and the fact that that's starting to go down is a good thing. Now, right now, the CME group, which tracks what they expect the Fed to do, puts it at a 85% likelihood the Fed will not hike rates next month. 15% chance that they will hike another 25 basis points. Now, what I think is interesting is multiple sources are expecting the Fed to start cutting rates toward the end of the year. One group has 100% likelihood that they will cut rates by September. The CME group, which I follow most closely, has it around 97% that they will cut rates by November of this year. The thing that's going to drive this is inflation. Some people are expecting by June the CPI to be down to 3.5. There's never been any question that Jerome Powell, the Fed chairman, wants inflation to be at least closely to 2% before he's going to feel comfortable cutting rates. Now, after the last Fed meeting, he said rate cuts this year are not in our forecast. So the market seems to be thinking that is not true. He's bluffing or whatever. But again, it's all going to be dependent on inflation, as well as jobs reports, things like that. So it's an interesting time, but so far mortgage rates have improved because of this news, slightly better than expected inflation numbers. But it's something that I'll keep my eye on closely, and if there's any big changes that would affect things or swing things one way or another, I'll certainly let you know. So thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.